Hey everybody, this is David, and today, because, the holidays are with us right now, I decided why not do a top 10 Christmas movies. My favorite Christmas movies on what kind of Christmas movies do I enjoy watching on Christmas, okay? And the reason I decided to do this is because some people have suggested it to me, so why not? It is that time of the year, and we all love some of these movies during this time, and I wanted to share my top 10 because maybe some of you haven't seen some of these. Some of them for sure you guys seen it, I know, but you know what? Let's just get through this, okay? So, at number 10, I have Christmas Vacation with Chevy Chase. This is one of the funniest comedies, in my opinion, when it comes to Christmas. Is it the greatest comedy of all time? No, I wouldn't say so, but there are a lot of great laughs. And this is definitely one that's great for the family, I think. You'll get a lot of great comedic moments. At number 9, I have It's a Wonderful Life. Seriously, who hasn't seen this movie? If you haven't, go check it out. I wouldn't say it's like A Christmas Carol, because Christmas Carol takes Scrooge to his past, present, and future. This one shows a guy what his life would be like if he wasn't around. How would that affect everybody? And I think it is one that a lot of people really enjoy. I think it's a little bit overrated, personally. Don't kill me for saying that, because I know a lot of people really hold this one close to their heart. But it is a really good movie, and it obviously made my top 10 for a reason. At number 8, I have The Polar Express. Probably one of the best motion capture animated films of all time. I remember watching this movie in theaters, and yeah, it's definitely become a quick classic when it comes to Christmas. Tom Hanks provides a lot of voices in this movie. I think he does the voices of 4 of the characters. Correct me if I'm wrong, anybody, but it's pretty impressive watching the animation, and it is a heartwarming tale after all, and not the best Christmas movie, but it definitely deserves a spot in the top 10. At number 7, I have Gremlins, the original Gremlins. I love both Gremlin movies, but I felt, this one deserves to be on my list because it is Christmas themed. If you check it out, it takes place on Christmas. It's pretty dark, especially, but it's a great movie, and if you haven't seen it, check it out. Gremlins is one of the best. I know they're making a remake of it. Will they set it on Christmas also? Who knows? But I think they should. I think we need another Gremlins movie that takes place during Christmas to terrorize us on one of the most happiest times of the year, right? At number 6, I have Batman Returns. I don't care if this is a Batman movie, it's also a Christmas movie. It takes place on Christmas. We even have people singing on Christmas, opening presents on Christmas. Man, how can you not like this movie? This is a great movie, especially for Batman, especially from the Tim Burton era. This is probably my favorite from the Burton Schumacher era of Batman. It definitely has, something that I love about Tim Burton is that he's great with playing around with that Christmas theme. A lot of his earlier films has a lot of that. Nightmare Before Christmas comes to mind. Even Edward Scissorhand. It doesn't really take place on Christmas, but there's some scenes that kind of show that, he's been pretty open when it comes to him playing around with the Christmas theme. So this is definitely my favorite of his that takes place in that time of year. Yeah, more than Nightmare Before Christmas. That one almost made my list, so don't get angry at me that it's not, okay? I think I even had it at 11, so I just think that one's a little bit overrated also. Sorry. At number 5, I have Iron Man 3. Obviously, this is a more recent movie. A lot of people are going to get mad at me probably for having this one, because I know a lot of people were angry at Iron Man 3 for what they did with the Mandarin, but to me it was an enjoyable movie. I even did a review on it, go check that out. I think Iron Man 3 is great. I even think it's better than Iron Man 1 and 2. I know you guys think I'm crazy, but that's why some people nickname me Crazy Davey, so whatever. At number 4, I have Elf with Will Ferrell. This movie, it's such an enjoyable film. I'm going to admit this, though. I did not like this movie when it first came out. I actually disliked it a lot. But after a couple more times watching it, I actually grown to enjoy it a lot more. And now I think it's an ultimate classic. Definitely one that I watch now every year since I can't remember, but it was sometime after I originally watched it back in 2003. So yeah, definitely instant classic. Will Ferrell at his best. At number 3, I have Die Hard. I'm a guy, okay, girls? I'm sorry. If you don't agree with me on that one, that's your problem. But Die Hard, to every guy, every true man knows that Die Hard is a Christmas movie. So Die Hard made it to number 3. But it's not one, I'll admit this, it's not one that, like, brings out the Christmas spirit. As much as I love it, quality-wise, it would be number 1. But for bringing out the Christmas joy, I'm gonna be true and honest to myself. It's an action movie, and that's why it's awesome. So it pains me to only put it at number 3 because I had to think of it. I had to be fair, guys. I'm sorry. Okay, let's get to number 2. Number 2, I have The Muppets Christmas Carol. Muppets and Christmas, how can you go wrong, right, guys? I mean, this is a classic on, it's a take on the classic story that has been done trillions of times. And if there's any version that's my favorite, it's this version. Because like I said, you can't go wrong with Muppets and Christmas together. It's just a great combination. And, Michael Caine is my favorite Scrooge, man. He just knocks it out of the park. And I don't think he gets recognized enough for his acting in this movie. Because no matter what movie Michael Caine is in, you can see he's always putting his all. Even with a bunch of Muppets. And if there's anyone that has done a great job acting alongside the Muppets, it's Michael Caine. So, my number 1 movie of all time. I'm gonna kind of cheat here. Home Alone 1 and 2. These 2 films are hilarious. Who does not watch Home Alone 1 or 2? We can all forget about 3, okay? But Home Alone 1 and 2 are the movies that we all watch. I don't think I know one person that has not seen Home Alone. I think every generation of kids who grow up watch this movie. And no matter how many times, you always laugh at the stupidity of these 2 bumbling idiots who try to rob this house and fail because of this one little boy. Personally, if I'm gonna pick my favorite of the 2, I am gonna pick Home Alone 2 because I love the things that happen in the hotel. I think those are some of the great moments. Plus, the TV screen when Kevin is watching that movie, and he tricks the hotel people who are onto him. That he tricks them that there's a gangster in the hotel, and when they start firing and everything, it just cracks me up all the time. And like that line, Merry Christmas, you filthy animal, and have a Happy New Year. The whole movie is great. If you haven't seen it, check it out. But like, who hasn't seen Home Alone? I'm sure someone's gonna comment and say they never seen Home Alone. But you people are weird. I don't know. Get out of my YouTube, okay? Anyways, guys, that's my top 10. I was pretty quick with it, I think. Yeah. And so have a happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, all that stuff. I'm pretty sure there's other holidays around this time that I'm forgetting. Those are the three that I know to say the most. So, have a good one, guys, and see you in the new year.